Happy Monday. Happy Angel Message Monday. Okay, today, and actually maybe for the next couple weeks, we're going to see how this goes. But today, at the very least, we are going to work on forgiveness together. So all of the time, I always get people that come to me and they want the same thing over and over. They want to hear their angels and talk to their angels and get the signs from their angels and really understand what Spirit's trying to say. However, keep in mind that angels and angelic communication happens at a really high level in terms of frequency. And for a lot of us, we have forgiveness that shows up and other emotions that keep us in this lower frequency. So it can be really hard or difficult or challenging. So what is a really good workaround through this is forgiveness. So I decided in the month-to-month group that I do, we are working on relationships. We're focused on relationships. So I decided after some meditating upon it that this would be a really lovely and key and important message for today. So I'm just going to ask you to either choose position 1, 2, or 3, and let's see what comes forward for you so that we can create a better way of being and a better way of hearing and seeing and knowing in your life. Okay, so if you're choosing position 1, you receive remedy. And this is beautiful for so many reasons, so many layers. If you are attempting to fix something, you have to see it as already corrected. The other thing that I want to say about this positioning is to tune into your recent past, and if perhaps somebody has triggered you from your recent past, and nobody can make you feel like anything, but if somebody has made you feel or has treated you in a certain way that you felt, what I would say around this is know that nobody can make you feel any which way, and that thing and that connection is really a part from a long time ago, part of something that happened from a really long time ago. So I want you to ask yourself, what does that person make me feel like, or what is it that overcomes me when I think about this situation? And then think who that relates to in your past. So as an example, if you feel unimportant, perhaps somebody a long time ago in your childhood made you feel unimportant. Make sense? So sit with that one for a little bit. So could be somebody in your recent past or even now, but really we need to dig deep into the roots of what's really going on. So sit with that. If you're choosing position number 2, knowledge and cultivation. So if you're choosing position number 2, you're really going to love my freebie that I'm offering you today, which is a little forgiveness exercise, which you can click on right down below. But this is knowledge and self-cultivation. And so the more you know, the more that you cultivate, the more you can forgive. And so dig in to different ways to forgive. Like I say, when it comes to forgiving, throw the kitchen sink at it. Try anything and everything until you can't possibly imagine doing one more thing, and eventually you're going to come to a place that's going to help you accept and release. There's lots of tools in the world and lots of things that are out there that can help us, but I'm always a firm believer in that nothing is more powerful than you in terms of tools. Of course, we always have God, source, if God's not a comfortable word for you, higher source energy. So cultivate, learn new ways, and try different things out, and definitely tune in to the forgiveness freebie that I have right down below. And then if you're choosing number 3, continue to move forward. This is the beautiful Jackie, who does beautiful work, energy work to help emotions so in alignment. So you might want to consider energy work, body work. She's at JackieAriana.com. But to help emotions process through your body and through your cells, through your being. But with the metal card, this is also meaning that you are in this place of completion and that you're really, really ready to move forward and release and to do something different with the emotion. So you're ready to move forward in completion. And it's also an aspect of being willing to know and believing that all is possible and that this can happen. And then finally, with the metal element, which is very reflective or deflective. Think about what you're putting out there, because everything is always a reflection. And so when it comes to forgiveness, if we see something in somebody else, it's really because it exists in us, in ourselves. So what do you have to forgive yourself for? Because it's always all about ourselves. So I hope that this has helped you. I always love to know. And if you are called and you think that you have some forgiveness work to do, check out my freebie. See how it goes. And it really is just a freebie. It's just a gift today to you. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not going to try to follow up with you and email you on it. It's just a really nice, lovely gift. You don't even have to give me your email address to get it. I just want to give this lovely gift and encourage you to move in to forgiveness movement, to remove blocks so you can live in a higher frequency and have a higher vibing life. Bye.